Arthur F. Beyer Distinguished Alumnus, Dr. Gregory Zolnerowich. At Kansas State University, Dr. Gregory Zolnerowich has received numerous awards for outstanding teaching. For the traits that brought him those honors, he credits his professors at Midwestern State University. Greg is professor of entomology at K-State, where the students call him Dr. Z. He was named the College of Agriculture's David J. Mugler Outstanding Teacher in 2013, and he received the Presidential Award for Outstanding Undergraduate Teaching in 2012. He received the Entomological Society of America's North Central Branch Distinguished Achievement Award in Teaching in 2007. And in 2005, he received the Commerce Bank Award for Outstanding Undergraduate Teaching. Greg has been honored by K-State's Agricultural Alumni Association for his innovative contributions to agriculture and the state of Kansas. He is a member of the Entomological Society of America and the International Society of Hymenopterists. Greg was born January 31st, 1958, to Peter Zolnerowich, now deceased, and Joan Zolnerowich Steele. He has 6 brothers and sisters: Xenia Durham, Paula Tilker, Thomas Zolnerowich, Claudia Burris, Lydia Burris, and Stephen Zolnerowich. Greg earned a Bachelor of Science in 1980 and a Master of Science in 1983, both from Midwestern State University. He earned his Ph.D. in entomology from Texas A&M in 1995. At MSU, Greg's minor was in speech, what he calls a rather odd combination with his biology major, but that speech knowledge has helped him with teaching and research presentations. When he first arrived at Texas A&M University to earn his Ph.D. in entomology, he felt intimidated, saying the campus was huge, the Department of Entomology was large, and he was competing with students who had their undergraduate degrees in entomology. But the broad training he received at MSU served him well. It made Greg a more well-rounded and knowledgeable student, enabling him to become a better teacher. He is married to Brandis Stewart Zolnerowich, an MSU alumna, and they have a son, Alex, and a granddaughter, Sarah McKay Tucker. He enjoys fishing, kayaking, and photography. As curator of the K-State Museum of Entomological and Prairie Arthropod Research, he is responsible for a collection of approximately 365,000 insect and arthropod specimens. Greg has served on the board of directors for the Friends of Kanza Prairie, a group whose mission is to promote understanding and appreciation for the prairie ecosystem and grassland conservation and management. He is a burn crew leader for the Kanza Prairie Biological Station Controlled Burn Program. He is also a member of the Friends of the Kaw, a group that works to protect and preserve the Kansas River, a major source of drinking water for northeast Kansas. One of Greg's most popular classes at K-State is the Insects and People class. It focuses on the global impact of insects and their relatives on human concerns, such as diseases and agricultural pests, and insects' roles in art, history, and religion. Greg is known for having his classes prepare edible delicacies, such as chocolate chip cricket cookies or sautéed mealworms. Greg's professors at MSU were an inspiration to him not only because of their knowledge, but also for their teaching style. Greg says that since he's engaged in teaching and research, he thinks about the faculty members like Norman Horner, Art Beyer, and Walt Dahlquist who influenced him, adding that Walt Dahlquist was a walking encyclopedia of natural history, and Norman Horner had a nice, relaxed style in the classroom. When Greg interviewed for his KSU job, he also had to do a teaching seminar. He used overheads and colored Sharpies, just like Norman did. In 1985, Greg and Dr. Horner authored a research paper titled Naphicid Spiders of North Central Texas. It would be the first of many research papers through the years that Greg would write or collaborate. Greg says that the personal interest Dr. Horner took, like driving him and his wife to a spider meeting in Nebraska or taking him to an international arachnology conference in Panama, made a lasting impression on him. In addition to the formal classroom teachings, Greg follows the examples set by Drs. Horner, Dahlquist, and Beyer in engaging his students in outdoor and hands-on activities, a practice rooted in the field trips taken with his MSU professors and the campus walks to learn plants with Beyer. Field trips for biology or to the Davis Mountains are among Greg's favorite memories of MSU. But having Beyer as a teacher wasn't all fun for Greg, saying he would always call on Greg to answer a question whenever he didn't know the answer. And Greg hated his use of multiple choice questions on his exams. Now, Greg uses the same formula for the exams he gives his students, and those students always write on his teaching evaluations that they hate those questions, just as Greg did. Greg remembers Beyer's energy and dynamic teaching style and is grateful to receive the tribute that bears his name, saying it's quite an honor and he is grateful and humbled. Greg and his wife Brandeis reside in Manhattan, Kansas.